myself would be if I'm proud of myself. I'm happy.
All right, okay. How myself would feel if I'm proud of myself. Whatever you're doing this wonderful time, and however you're doing it, I'd like to say good evening and welcome. It's a great time to be here with you tonight. Um, the name is Sheku Lansana Shapewai Nyongpao Tutu Hindo Wai Koromah. And let me say good evening to you. Welcome. This evening we'll be having a very special interview with the lead chair, the National Youth League chair of the CDC, Emmanuel Johnson. Um, he should be in the UK tonight. Um, he's going to be joining us any moment from now, as we go along with this special and wonderful interview. So Emmanuel will be with us if you just joining and probably maybe you have time to send in your comments, analysis. You can. Emmanuel says, look, he needs to respond to the CDC. I mean, not the CDC, but Senator Zoe Emmanuel Pennue. He said he wants to respond. There are so many things that Honorable Zoe Emmanuel Pennue, have said of recent, and there's a need to respond to him. And so I'm waiting for Emmanuel. Once we get Emmanuel on tonight, we'll bring him live on the program. Emmanuel, you can just click on that link. It will bring you both audio and video. That can happen. So you decide whether you want to stay on the audio or you want to stay on the video, so we can have the discussion together. So whatever the case is, and however it's like, let me say welcome once again, and let's have some time together if you just joining the broadcast. All of you who are there, let me say welcome. 0.3 megahertz broadcast from Swedru, Grand Jide County, Republic of Liberia. Okay, so Emmanuel Johnson is my guest tonight, and as soon as I have him, definitely I will bring it over to you tonight on this platform. So keep sharing. The CDC Youth League chairperson nationally that should be on our program tonight. So if you are a CDCian, you can share this broadcast. If you are also from, other opposition party, you can also share this, broadcast. If you are Liberian, you can share it as well. Patriotic Liberians to listen to what he was saying. Recent Senator Zoe Emmanuel Pennue has been batching. Senator Pennue have been latching the CDC, most especially the former President George Manu Weah. He has alleged a lot of issues, ranging from disappointment, his administration was a failure, his administration wasn't looking in the direction of developing the country. He wasn't the kind of person, if you went to him as a leader to discuss development, he wasn't the kind of person who wanted to listen to you. He wasn't interested in that. Once upon a time, Akaros Gray appeared on this platform, and Akaros Gray has his own part to say. So as a young people in the country, Emmanuel Johnson is the chairperson of the young people for the CDC. Emmanuel is not presently in the country. Emmanuel is outside the country, and then he thought, look, there's a need for me to speak to the people of Grand Jide County and the Southeast as well. So as soon as we get called or connection from Emmanuel Johnson tonight, definitely we'll allow Emmanuel Johnson on the platform so that we all know exactly what he wants to say to the people of the county. So yes, I'm here while you are there, and we are here together. So keep sharing the broadcast. You can also send in your comments down to let us know where you're watching from, so that we will be able to read them out for you. One of the comments I'm seeing here is from Honorable Cyrus S. Wayne Jr. He said, I'm watching from Virginia, Monrovia, Liberia. Thank you very much, Honorable Cyrus S. Weah. We'd like to say thank you for your comment tonight. Let's see who all will be sending in comments. Just send in your comments, and at the same time, keep sharing. And we have is that media Full B Television? Say good evening, CEO. I know that the fuller journalist media stuff. Yeah, the media house. Yes. So I would like to say good evening to you. And so let's see if what we have. Last your mental attention. Okay. So yes, at this point we have Emmanuel already on the line. But let me read these other comments that just coming in. Yeah. He says, I'm watching from Monrovia, that Richard Holder. Okay. Richard Holder. I hope it's Richard R.A. Holder or Richard R.A. Holder Jr. From Bensonville, even though your place is not being mentioned. Keep sharing the broadcast. And we come back here to get Johnson Jetty Young. He said, I'm following you from my Zoo Bridge community. Thank you very much. And then we go for Stephen Williams. Stephen Williams said, watching from the nation's capital. Thank you very much, Stephen Williams. And I'd like to say welcome to this all important interview tonight with Emmanuel Johnson, the chairperson of the Youth League of the CDC nationally. So we have Emmanuel now on. Emmanuel, how are you? And welcome to the broadcast. Emmanuel, please unmute yourself. You are muted. Emmanuel Johnson?
Sheku.
Okay, good. Thank you, Emmanuel. Welcome. How are you tonight?
Well, thank you very much for the opportunity. I'm doing well. And I would like to say happy new year to you and to the young people of the Revolutionary National Youth League of Grangida County. It is our honor to be on this platform. And we want to say in a brief tune that we begin the year 2026 in defense of the ordinary people and about life. We believe that 29 is the time for the coalition for Democrat.
Okay. All right. Thank you for joining us tonight. And where are you presently? Which one of the country you are right now?
Well, Koromah, for security purpose, we would love to hold on to information regarding our destination. We are aware that our voice is needed in the space against tyranny. And we are mastering the revolutionary inclination to defeat this government. And you know, a government has actual of apparatus to connect bilateral relationships to undermine security purposes of individual who may deem strategically a target against the regime. So for security reasons, we would love to hold our location, and we would love to go through the conversation. And we are so happy to be on this media. We know that things are not okay back home. We are aware that the masses of our people are in destitution. There is issue for access to healthcare, issue of education, issue of food and nutrition for children. So there are a lot that has been happening back home, and we have been following. Sooner and very soon, we'll be in the space of the Republic, and we will muster against tyranny.
All right. Thank you. very much and welcome once again. Okay, so why are you here tonight, Emmanuel Johnson?
Why am I here? I think I have accepted the request to be on the platform. For you at manager of Top FM, one of the most recognized and renowned media facility or infrastructure in Grangida County. We think this medium and this platform will be able to educate our people against the misinformation and a disciple of this order being leached by the president of the Republic of Liberia.
Emmanuel, are you there? All right. Okay, I'm sure Emmanuel is back. Emmanuel, are you back now? Emmanuel, I'm not hearing anything. Are you back now? Please unmute yourself. Ah. All right, so let me go through some of the comments. Emmanuel dropped off. I'm sure he's coming back on. So I have Didi McLean. He said, good evening, CEO, and good evening, leader Emmanuel Johnson. I'm watching from Harper City, Maryland County. Zakpa said no sound. I'm not too sure. I'm sure everybody's hearing me, except where Emmanuel was breaking, and he couldn't give you the sound that we all wanted to get from him. So we go to Melvin, great man, Kenya. He said, add me on the show, please. How would I add you, Mel? We didn't discuss that you're supposed to be coming on the show. So except you personally text me and tell me exactly what you're coming to do on the show, that would be a very good thing. Zapati did say, we are not getting the chairman. Yes, the chairman left, and we are expecting the chairman to be right back. Yeah, we are expecting the to be right back. Let me see who's sending me messages here tonight. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we are waiting for Emmanuel to come back, and so that we can get it. Emmanuel was actually on, but I think he received a call that okay, so Emmanuel is back now. Emmanuel is actually back now. Good. So Emmanuel, I'm sure you are back.
Yes, please. Koromah, I'm back. My apology for the disruption. I think I got a call that was extremely abrupt. I have to put all mechanism in place to ensure that I don't experience this. But that's it.
Okay.
Thanks for the opportunity again. I was in flight. You could just go back to where we were, please.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I was giving reason for why I'm on the platform.
Yeah, you were giving reason for why you are here tonight.
Yeah, that's it. So again, we to just continue. We are aware that Mr. Buaka is prime public thief and a threat to the safety of our people.
Mm-hmm.
And he has sent a disciple of this order in Mr. Zoe Emmanuel Pennue to experience what we call an entry into the southeast, beginning with Grangida County.
Okay.
So the Youth League has reflected the decisions of the United Party on the radar of our intelligence. And it will interest you to know that we are working towards every effort to ensure that Mr. Wagner doesn't succeed on his calculated plot to disrupt the mindset of the Southeast, specifically of Grangida County, that have massively stood with the CDC and have continued with the courage to ensure that the CDC can be able to go through what we call a full-scale transformation in the life of our people and Grenadians. So we are on this platform again to summarize, to wholeheartedly accept your invitation and to be able to speak to critical national issue, some of which has been promulgated by Zoe Emmanuel Pennue. And it's sad. It's very, very sad to even begin with Zoe Emmanuel Pennue. So I would just love to, begin whenever you are ready, our interactions, and to be able to extend my revolutionary salutation to the Executive Committee of the Revolutionary National Youth League of the Indomitable Coalition for Democratic Change. Koromah, I'm not hearing you.
What I noticed is your audio is coming double. I don't know what you're using. I don't know whether your audio is on outside speaker and is hearing itself, your mic is hearing itself, or something like that. But it seems like your audio is actually coming double. My audio is coming wonderfully, but your audio is coming double. So if you can put your phone, I don't know what to do. Please, just
let me try
something. Let me see.
Let me try logging in with the computer and see what's up.
Okay, so let's wait for him once again. We don't have time. It's 23 minutes already after 8 o'clock, and we are here just for 1 hour, from 9 to 9 o'clock. After that, we will be going. Yeah. So if you just join it, just please keep sharing. We want to hear from Emmanuel. Emmanuel have his own side of what he wants to speak on tonight. He said he will respond to Senator Pennue on most of the things that Senator Pennue has been saying, on the radio, in public gathering about CDC. And I think it's time, according to him, to respond to Senator Pennue. So yes, we've given the platform. We want to hear from him. We hope that he will fit within the time. Because at 9 o'clock, obviously, we'll be going for another program called and we have a group of panelists on our program from the US and other parts of, the world, who will be joining the platform at that time as well. So quickly, let's see who's this calling. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, Mr. Sheku, good evening.
Yeah, what you say?
I'm calling from Johnson here.
Okay.
Yeah. I want bless God so much for you. That Paul to the studio there, I want bless God for him.
He start talking here. We'll let you finish here. So I think Emmanuel is back. Emmanuel, you okay now?
I'm better. I don't know who.
Yeah, go ahead. Let me see what I can listen to you of. And those of you who are watching, please tell me whether the audio is okay. So Emmanuel, go ahead.
Are you hearing me now? Am I audible? Is it okay? It's not disruptive anymore. Okay. Are you hearing me?
Emmanuel, I'm trying to listen to it off air, so you can go ahead.
I just want to know whether I'm audible or there's no disruption in the back. That's all I need to know before I proceed. Is that okay? Koromah.
Something is going on that I don't like. Okay, so what we do, Emmanuel, let me call you on the WhatsApp. I'm sure it's going to be
Okay,
all
that would
right.
be nice. Okay, that would be nice.
Yeah, something is happening. So you just go up. Let me see if I can get you on the WhatsApp. Definitely. Yeah. We don't have time already. And let's see if we can have Emmanuel on the WhatsApp. I'm sure it's gonna be okay. Emmanuel, are you there?
I'm here. Is it better?
Yeah, let me see what I can monitor that. Let me see what I can monitor that. Yeah, so
is it that the regime? Is it that the regime fighting?
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, just go ahead, speak.
Are you hearing me now?
I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Okay, so to continue, I think we've been having a lot of disruptions, and so it's
Emmanuel, you are okay.
Confusion
You are
in the
okay.
minds
Go
of
ahead. You are okay.
Yeah, you are okay, right?
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we've been having break and pause. So there are too many pauses, and you kind of lost train of of ideas, and you probably wouldn't know where exactly we are in the conversation. But technically, I was just establishing, I was giving the foundation.
Yes, you were giving the foundation how President Boakai, have infused whatever you were trying to talk about through Zoe Pennue and in the southeast or something like that. So go ahead.
Yeah, I was just trying to set the ground rules about me. I mean, I was establishing the ground, the foundation of our conversation, and how we intend to provide the clarity to our people and let them be aware of all of what's happening over the times, and whatever you see Mr. Emmanuel Pennue is doing, Zoe Emmanuel Pennue is doing, and it is not out of the act of goodwill or the act of trust. Is technically being pseudo supervised and show that they infiltrate the mindset of the people of Grand Gila County against the Congress for Democratic Change and the political leader, His Excellency President George Manneh Weah. And that's the foundation upon which we want to have this conversation. I think we have not had the time to talk to the young people of Grand Gila County. Is being very critical after the election. There were a lot of opportunities on the basis of our skills, education, and experience. We took a flight, and the regime continuous attack against our person and against our safety and security. But no matter what the case is and the circumstances is, we also have established our own international link. So we are well fortified, and we will return to the country to ensure that we remove Joseph Boakai from power. Moving forward, the foundation of what the conversation is going to be centered around, and to also be able to germinate what we call a resistance movement against Zoe Emmanuel Pennue in Grand Gila County, so that some of these misinformation cannot be given space, a fertile ground to to germinate in the mind of our people. President Weah has over times and years to be able to help the people of Grand Gila County to be able to reflect on our history and the CDC interconnectivity with the people of Grand Gila. Technically, taking Grand Gilans from CDC is like CDC not being in existence, which doesn't make any sense for the Unity Party to target the people of Grand Gila, because the foundation of this resistance movement we're talking about is on the basis of specific opportunities provided by President George Weah to the people of Grand Gila County, and the sons and daughters of Grand Gila County, development trajectory of CDC in Grand Gila County, respected individuals who have served the public through the support and opportunity provided by President George Weah. And some of those different things that have happened under the CDC-led government. And the Unity Party consistent target, Unity Party consistent target on the people of Grand Jida County. You know that one of the major case in point is when our brothers were taken under the Unity Party government, Emmanuel Johnson and Joseph Yema Boaka, to prison for life. It was against the magnanimity and the gesture of President George Emmanuel Weah that today we can have conversation with Big Brother Ofori Dia and other people who have stood the ground to ensure that the Unity Party have no breathing space in the minds of our people. And we want this conversation to also reflect in the different towns and cities, of Grand Jida County, whether it's Wallington, whether it's Tufo or Zia Town, whether it's in Zweju City, in the heart and soul, of our cities and towns, to ensure that our brothers and sisters are not taken away, by what we call the act of thief that we call him the prime public thief, Joseph Emmanuel Pennue, that had given huge sum of money to Zoe Emmanuel Pennue to take it to Grand Jida County and to be able to to persuade the people.
You're making a very big allegation. Do you have proof? I mean, Zoe Pennue is one way or the other financially strong. I mean, how sure are you that Zoe Pennue received money from Joseph Emmanuel Pennue to come to Grand Jida? What's your reliance?
So I was just trying to set the foundation, but I have a very strong reliance, and if we would like to begin the conversation this way, and then we can begin. I have a very strong reliance. I have known Zoe Emmanuel Pennue for a very long time. I have known him, and there are a lot of times we've had interactions, and I have purposely warned him, against his attempt to undermine the CDC in Grand Jida County. Emmanuel Pennue has always.
Are you there?
People of Grand Jida County, and we still haven't seen anything that Zoe Emmanuel Pennue have done. So we know that on the president, space, there were a lot of things that he a lot of dubious circumstances that he put in for President Weah to be able to accept. President Weah rejected those different dubious circumstances. Whether it was his Chinese friends, charm, lying about circumstances of development opportunities, with a kickback given to him, and all of those different things. Whether it was those some of those people who came from Russia, that President Weah rejected, and whether it was those people who came from Korea. I was also part of a meeting. He said he came from Korea and wanted President Weah to be able to accept them or bring them in the country to whatever the case is in terms of development that he was pointing towards. So President Weah didn't agree on that, and I know from the circumstances and the foundation for which Zoe Emmanuel Pennue have germinated and hate against President Weah. It's really so unfortunate that we are having this conversation at this time, but I think it's important because we want the young people in Grand Jida County to be aware that going at the days where money is taken, huge sum of money is taken because Grand Jida County to distribute to
you have not still giving you, Mr. Johnson, you have not still giving us a reliance. Straight to this point and ask you these few questions because we should be out of here by 9 o'clock and we started this by 8. Drop and off and what have you. Now, Senator Pennue has been in the county of recent, descending on President Weah, former president of Liberia. He doesn't believe in development. According to him, he lied to the AG church. He lied on so many other projects, according to him, that he wanted to have undertaken for the county, including the Smile FM, including the market building in Putu, including the basketball court at the Multilateral High School, and other developmental projects that wasn't realized. Now, he came back also to say to the Liberian people that President Weah doesn't believe in development. This is an individual, whenever someone who has developmental mind goes to him to discuss development, he doesn't listen to you, except when maybe you went there to discuss girlfriend thing or whatever you. Now, you over there as a young person, it was based on your party as a young person. You know, you came in this particular county, you ran campaign for Senator Pennue in 2020 when he won the election as a senator for Grand Judea County. Besides, probably maybe other people will call it baseless, you know, probably others will call it baseless. Proper proof. What do you have to say as a young person who's the party to make Senator Pennue a senator today for Liberia, Grand Judea County?
Koromah, I think you are coming in very distorted, but I don't know. I got few points that you said, but I can respond to you.
Based on what you
what
heard.
do I think as a young person who are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you.
Hello? Yeah, he said, what do I think as a young person?
What do you think as a young person who struggle? I'm coming back. Let me ask that question.
To ensure that
let me ask that question again so you can get it. As a young person from the CDC who campaigned in 2020 and brought Senator Pennue on board, but then he was a representative, brought him on board as a senator. Today, Senator Pennue is descending heavily on the CDC, including your standard bearer. What do you have to say? Oh my God, Emmanuel, I don't know. Apparently, you're receiving some calls on the other end, and it's causing some problem for us. Are you there?
The internet is so bad. The internet is really, really so bad. I'm here. Are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Koromah, are you hearing me? The internet is so bad. It's really, really so bad.
I am hearing you loud and clear, Emmanuel. All right, we lost him. Let's see if he can call back. 29 minutes into this. We are hoping to get him back on. Let's get him. Johnson, you there now?
Hello? Yeah, I'm here. Koromah, are you hearing me?
Go ahead, Johnson.
Yeah, your internet is
My
really,
internet
really
not bad though. I don't know, but I'm getting you loud and clear though.
The internet is bad, and I'm not sure the show is making it purpose. Are you hearing me? Yeah, it's bad. It's really, really bad. Can we go back to the link?
Yeah, try the link once again. You are coming with double audio, and I don't know why it's happening like that.
Can we go back to the link?
Yeah, try it once again. Let's see.
It's so bad. Internet is so bad. Oh my god. The internet is so bad.
I don't know what's wrong with your line. I don't know what's wrong with your line. All right, okay. So let's see if we can have him. The internet is good. It's putting up the sound. Actually, I don't know why is it that his side is like that. Yeah. Let's see if we can break him on again from this angle.
The internet is very so bad.
All right. Are you hearing me now?
I'm hearing you. Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you, but I don't know whether your audio is good out there.
My audio is out, but I don't know whether you get me clear.
I'm getting you loud and clear, Emmanuel.
So can we continue the conversation?
Go ahead.
Yeah, what was the question again, please?
My question was, you as a young person from the CDC, you fought hard in 2020 to have Senator Pennue elected, on the CDC ticket as a senator, but then he was a representative. He served in that particular government. Today he came back and he's latching. He's descending heavily on your party, describing your former president and standard bearer now as non-developmental person with all kinds of adjectives today. You as a young person, what will you want to say to the public tonight, apparently to defend your former president and your party?
Roman, thank you for the opportunity again. And the internet has been very cracking. And if we could even have an opportunity to reschedule, because it would really be good. Because I really want to spend some time on having real conversation about issues relating to the people of Grand Jida County. So again, to answer your question, it is actually it's embarrassing that Zoe Emmanuel Pennue. Am I audible? Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? Seku, are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you, but you are coming in with double audio. But I'm sure, let me mute my side. I'm going to mute my side and then go ahead to talk. It's okay. Go ahead. I'll mute my side and then you will speak. Go ahead.
Yeah, I hope we could have the opportunity to schedule something better so that we be able to communicate to our people. I'm not too certain that the message is really going. I'm concerned that the magnitude with which I want this interaction to be it's not pointed toward that direction. So we will have to maybe set up another one that will be very better off than this one. So
okay, don't worry, Emmanuel. Go ahead. When I mute myself, you'll be clear. I just found the faults. Look, go ahead. Don't worry. Go ahead.
Okay. Thanks so much for identifying that. So again, it's actually embarrassing. It's shameful as a young person to see someone who sweat, who opportunities, who resources today you see were all gotten on the basis of the relationship he's had and the reflection of the CDC in his life. So it's shameful. It's really, really shameful. It's not something to take pride of. It's embarrassing to see Zoe Emmanuel Pennue um, um, displaying what we call auto arrogance against the CDC. We wouldn't want to hold him responsible in one point, because sometimes they say the way you bring up the child is the way you see the child display her activities. So Zoe Emmanuel Pennue is not a foundational child, or if you may, it's not a foundational child of the CDC. He joined the CDC. Like many other people who you will see have that reputation, who have regard for the CDC, who respect the dignity of citizens, poor and ordinary people, will not see them in the perspective that you see Zoe Emmanuel Pennue. So it's quite embarrassing that he will come and display his ignorance to say President Weah is not developmentally guarded in dispensing opportunity for the people of Grand Jida County. So all of the roles that you think, even if not all, most of the roles that you see today, that the Unity Party trying to initiate is we're all funding secured by President George Weah, so that the people of Grand Jida County can have roles. The hospital today that exists, the hospital that exists in Peloton today, it was at the behest of President George Emmanuel Weah. The sons and daughters of Grand Jida County today, the legs of Madam Piso Serita, who was the Minister of Gender, Children and Social Protection, the legs of Ronald W., who was deputy at EPA, and even the legs of a renegade, Kanu Bagbala, who was the campaign spokesperson of the CDC, that today Bwaka is parading with as as a good child. Those were people who President Weah promoted, who President Weah gave opportunities to. So you can't say President Weah didn't do anything for the people of Grand Jida County. President Weah will not obviously steal public fund, like the way Mr. Joseph Yeman Bwaka is stealing public resources to distribute to Zoe Emmanuel Pennue, so that Pennue can be able to sway opinion on his behalf. President Weah will not do that. The regard that the people of Grand Jida County have for President Weah is beyond money. It is beyond money. No amount of money can buy the loyalty and the revolutionary spirit of the people of Grand Jida County. So, the Unity Party is wasting their time. Zoe Emmanuel Pennue is a wrong disciple that you can use to have entry to, to the heart and soul of the people of Grand Jida County. It was very disgraceful. It's embarrassing. Today, I watched a video and I saw less than 20% in the circle of Zoe Emmanuel Pennue. And he said he gave him mis and disinformation. So this is a man who is a senator for a whole county, and he just see less than 20%. Even a casual occasion that I will be in an environment, a casual occasion I will be will have more than 100 to 200 persons. A casual occasion that you witness me in Grand Jida County will have more than 200 to 300 persons. A casual occasion. But today, but the video I saw, almost all of his appearances is less than 20 persons. That's why Emmanuel Pennue is having conversation with less than 20%. What we'll do is, and that's what I think, what we need to do is that the resistance movement that will be initiated in Grand Jida County will ensure that everywhere Zoe Emmanuel Pennue go is disrupted. And we'll do that on a purpose to ensure that not only that we'll fight him revolutionarily, we'll fight him intellectually, because he has no intellectual prowess, zero. He has zero intellectual prowess. If you calculate the number of times Emmanuel Pennue spent in the legislature, 23 years. If you ask for the number of legislations he passed, zero. The number of advocacy on bills, whether he's co-sponsor or whatever, zero. The length of integrity that he brings to public office, zero. The proper representation that an individual should represent his or her constituencies that reflect the condition of the ordinary people of Grand Jida County is zero. No oversight responsibility how you call Zoe Emmanuel Pennue have initiated. There are situations with schools in Grand Jida County. When was the last time Emmanuel Pennue have conversation with the Minister of Education to be able to help bring chairs for young people or children in our environment in Grand Jida County. When was the last time Zoe Emmanuel Pennue have a conversation with the agriculture minister and say, look, there are issues, there are situations with small farmers in Grand Jida County, and we need an opportunity to provide, seeds or whatever startup capital for people of Grand Jida County, to engage into agriculture. Forget about agriculture. Let's go to other social development opportunities. When was the last time did you see Zoe Emmanuel Pennue initiating conversation on the basis of those different things? So I think the whole 23 year is a complete wasted years that the people of Grand Jida County have experienced. And I'm one of those persons who really regret, I absolutely regret for having any affiliation with Zoe Emmanuel Pennue. And that's why the Youth League want to send a message to the Youth League today. And I hope and pray that we'll continue this conversation. The young people of Grand Jida County, under the banner of the Revolutionary National Youth League, you must muster the courage and ensure that you make Grand Jida County restless for Zoe Emmanuel Pennue. Let Grand Jida County reflect the aspiration of what you regret to have associated or affiliated with Zoe Emmanuel Pennue. He is an abomination child. He is a child that was brought forth out of mistake, and at a particular point that the CDC have recognized him as an poor individual. He have no business coming in Grand Jida County doing business with any seditions in Grand Jida County. So again, Koromah, and I hope we have the opportunity to have
quickly. We'll have opportunity to have other time, to discuss.
Right.
But look,
Right.
let me say this quickly to you. Now, you use all of the adjectives on Zoe Pennue, but you needed Zoe Pennue in 2020. You gave Zoe Pennue the support, and Zoe Pennue won the election. Zoe Pennue dined and wined with you all along. One way or the other, Zoe Pennue felt that you needed his popularity also to ride on the people of Grand Jida County. What would you say about that?
It's laughable. Is humorous to say that the CDC needed a Zoe Pennue to have entry into Grand Jida County. The CDC, in all honesty, needs Zoe Emmanuel Pennue to have entry into Grand Jida. Zoe is the one that needs the CDC to have entry into Grand Jida County. You can't say it was on the basis of Zoe relationship that CDC got her popularity, or the mass support of the CDC reflected because of Zoe Emmanuel Pennue. It's a mistaken conversation. So if you go by the history of Zoe Emmanuel Pennue, he has no history. He has zero history. He has zero developmental contribution. There is not a
Why did you support Zoe in 2020 senatorial election? With everything you say, you knew Zoe from 2005, you knew Zoe from 2011, you knew Zoe from 2017. He has zero developmental record according to you. He had all of those adjectives that you used that the people of Grand Jida County didn't want. Why didn't you stood with Zoe in 2020, made his senator, and even brought him so close to the president, more than some of you people that were even in the CDC?
So people who did political science, Koromah, people who did political science will say historical circumstances has her own way of promoting people who are non-entity or irrelevant into a position of significance. So we will reflect into that though Zoe has no political history in terms of popularity, in terms of pluralistic command in Grand Jida County, but the CDC, it was out of circumstances. It was out of circumstances.
Emmanuel, we've lost your audio once again, and I don't know what's going on. We'll open the phone lines to interact with the public. Even though, Emmanuel, I'm sure you're back now. Please unmute yourself, Emma. Please do. Okay, Emmanuel dropped once again. Yeah. All right. Without further waste of time, let's wait for Eman, and then we take phone calls quickly and see how best we can bring him on tonight. Maybe others have some questions or asking. We might go a little bit into their back to default time because of the technical problems we've been facing along the way. Maybe 5-10 minutes into the next program time, and we would sincerely apologize to the people for that. So, Emmanuel, are you back now?
Yes, please, I'm here.
Yourself.
Yes, please, I'm here.
Okay, good. Continue, and let's take phone calls.
So I would say, it is out of historical circumstances. You know, circumstances where the capable are not available, and then the available becomes capable in a sense of expediency. So Zoe was a hasty child of the CDC. He was not a child out of proper conversation, out of proper evaluation, out of proper orientation. So he has no orientation of a CDC, of a person of a sedition. You know, a real typical seditions with the philosophical orientation will not behave the way Zoe is behaving. So it was out of historical circumstances that we have Zoe emerging on the ticket of the CDC, and we campaign for him to become a representative and senator. So on the basis of these different circumstances, Zoe had the chance. But you know what happened is that we are not going to leave him. We're not going to leave him untouched. You know, that's what we're going to follow suit. We ensure that the environment is toxic for him. That out of the stolen wealth that he have taken to Grand Gila County, he can pay for all of those different things he's done to the people of Grand Gila County. You know what it means for you to be in a relationship? You know, let's take it to a relationship. You know what it means for you to be in a relationship for 23 years and you have not benefited anything for that relationship. So the people of Grand Gila County has been in a relationship with Zoe Emmanuel Pennue for 23 years. What can that relationship show? 23 years you've been in a relationship, you've been in a matrimonial home with this man, and he have nothing to show that he have done for you. Not hospital, not educational facility, not even a kitchen that he can identify to say, oh, this is what was done for the people of Grand Gila County. So it's a very shameful circumstances. We are not happy that the fact that we associated ourselves with Zoe Emmanuel Pennue. It's a very sad moment. But again, we must have the courage to ensure that Zoe Emmanuel Pennue pay for every cent that he extracted from the CDC. He will pay for it. That's what we're in this space.
Let's go to the phone line quickly.
All of the circumstances.
Yeah, let's go to the phone line quick and pick some calls. Then we come back. I know this is not going to be our first time. We'll always have time to talk. But let's go to the line. Hello?
Yeah, cool.
Hello?
Good evening, Sheku.
Your name, where you call from?
Yeah, the name is Deswa. You say Deswa.
Welcome. Deswa, let's hear you.
Let me say thank you for the show. Let me say thank you to our leader in studio. Sheku, let me tell you, it is frustrating. I love the question you asked. Why is supporting all this? Why? The men thought that men are coming to bring development to Grand Gila. People can support you because it means serious development for their people. Can you imagine? Zoe came right after the war, 2005, when we found deer that used to cross the street in Zweju. Just surprisingly for you to ask Zoe, what are some of the development in 20 years? For him to say, I pay my horse, I got the best horse, one of the best horses in Grand Gila. Is a shame. Let me tell you, Sheku, we will reach to the district. Everywhere Zoe is going to Pola, giving 100,000, going to educate our people. Zoe is out. When the people ask you what you did for Grand Gila, then you say, President, we are supposed to bring road. President, we are supposed to do this. You deviating the topic. Market woman, no. Zoe is a shame to Grand Gila. We will mention Zoe himself know that 2029 is out. We are going to put ourselves together to go from district to district. So let me tell you, this is the first time to see Zoe campaigning sooner.
Thank you.
2026.
Thank you. Let's take Timothy Christian Gate. You can call back, please. You can call back. Christian, let's hear you. Good evening.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for my life.
Go ahead, my brother.
Okay, thank you. I listen keenly to Emmanuel Johnson. I need to. And I want to say this. Emmanuel spoke that Senator Pennue, the years he been in power, he has not done anything for Grenjiden. Grenjiden has not benefited anything from the marriage, so you say. But I want to ask you, what actually did Grenjiden benefit from President Weah from 2005? The support we Grenjiden gave him, because I myself supported CDC. So from 2005 up to 2017, when CDC came to power, what did Grenjiden actually benefited from the CDC?
Thank you.
My last question is, when was the last time, as a youth chairperson of CDC, Emmanuel Johnson visited Zweju or even Grenjiden? When was the last time?
Thank you very much. Let's take this pricing. Hello.
Yes.
Emmanuel, I hope you are jotting down the points.
Yes, sir.
Your name, where you call from?
Yeah, this is Fred and Gio, son of Grenjida County, and from Bagzon, Ghetto District number 3, and Saze, I live in Motorado County, District number 11.
Let's hear you quickly.
And member of the CDC regular intellectual medicine. You are, even though I don't be following the issue on social media, but I'm aware that the airport term you will be chairperson of the Revolutionary National Youth League of CDC. Emmanuel Johnson, Papa Nito, I give you a very salute for your time. Take for the radio to inform our people about the latest happening in our party. To the issue, I want to speak to the issue of Zoe Emmanuel Pennue, live and fake propaganda around the country in the district. I listened to him when he went to Bazon Pola. When he went to Bazon Pola, the senator.
You got 1 minute though, my brother. Your 1 minute almost elapsed though.
Hello.
Thank you. Let's take another pricing. I beg you, when you call, just go straight to the point. Yeah, we already out of time. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Your name, where you call from?
Yeah, thank you very much, Sheku. My name is Taylor Talu, or son of Grendel County, to be precise, Basson District. I don't want to extend my appreciation to my leader, Emmanuel Johnson, Ala Papa Nito. Zoe Emmanuel Pennue is massively out. Zoe is ungrateful.
Okay.
To me, Zoe is ungrateful. Zoe is Kennedy for Grendel County. Zoe lost her position. Zoe was massively rejected by the people of Grendel County. It was only CDC. It was only CDC saved that man. It was only CDC saved that ungrateful man. But I can assure you, when we begin our county to confront Zoe with our bare hands, Zoe will be massively defeated come 2009. Trust me. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's take this pricing. Good evening.
Good evening, Sheku.
Your name, where you call from?
I am Sheku L.S Koromah. I call from Ghana.
Let's hear you quickly.
Let me say good evening to your studio guest. Sheku, let the people find place to sit down. The guy who talking Emmanuel, who talking, what impact does he have on the people of Grand Gile or in Grand Gile? Even use your desk like that, who talking, what impact do they have, what influence do they have to keep Zoe out? Who are they bringing? What are they going to do? They elected Zoe yesterday because Zoe not giving them money now. They are turned around. They're making noise all around. They cannot defeat Zoe. They have no influence. That or better driver than that. A fan play and say that, man.
Thank you. Let's take this pricing. Good evening. 081 1435 04 0776 105 105. We take 2 calls or 3 from this line, and then we'll go to the international line to take few calls from there as well. Hello.
Yes. How are you?
Fine. Name, where you call from?
So this is Daniel. I think what you get out my brother Emmanuel. The other fellow who say he's going to race with we just yesterday. He said the same thing, right?
For in my mind, I think most of them they were misled. But now they try to get it correct. Thinking from so in my opinion now. So thank you for the program.
Thank you.
I think they were misled.
This pricing. Hello.
Hello.
Name, where you call from?
Yeah, Sheku Emmanuel player calling from Zamokodo community.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you for your show. You know, for me, I had a comment although I'm not from the CDC background, I'm from the ASC background. I had a comment on me on the
Go ahead quickly, my brother.
You see, for me, a little embarrassing people who preaching on a manifesto, a little disgraceful because you don't tell me how many bill the men are passing in the parliament. No bill. That is agree money lottery. Share money around the way. Oh, you know how tangible. So what the brother is saying is true.
Thank you.
I'm not part of that, but it's saying the truth. But man, I have nothing to
Thank you very much. Let's take this pricing. Hello.
Good evening, Sheku. How are you?
Fine. Name, where you call from?
Yeah, this is Samson goes over to Sheku. I joined you from Resident.
Samson, go ahead.
Yeah, let me say even to tool for a deliberation and say welcome to speaking to the people of Granger. Now, what I want to show Lito Granger is a Q. We know Zoe Pennue to be a comedian. So there is nothing Zoe can do right now to convince the people because Zoe got tinted record when it comes to his own life that he's living. There was some level of allegation of people dying in this county. So I've never played himself on it. And then you can do that, then it means to say, hey, then you know the different person that's always. So what I want to say in short, Sheku, so coming on our party ticket, the party have a revolutionary factors where when you bring a candidate that's a need that we support it on the basis and you're going to be a good person. He already himself, but it's not something to discourage the CDC. But what we show Zoe, the reason why you see Zoe coming to Granger every now and then because Zoe is aware that the movement against and then the movement to reject Zoe Pennue comes 2029. And why Zoe wanting to bring it? They will not change anything.
Thank you.
So that they're comedian. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's see whether we can go to the international line and take some calls from there if we can. I don't know whether it's going to be clear. Hello?
Yeah, hello, Sheku. I'm getting you.
Okay, let's hear you. Stephen Sekwa Sewon, how are you tonight?
Yes, I'm not really good. You know, quite recently I was bereaved, and I think there are a lot of colleagues have been reaching out to me, and I just want to appreciate it as well.
Mm-hmm.
But Martin Luther King said, the world become damaged from not from the silence of the good people, our entire country, society become perish.
Mm-hmm.
However, Sheku, I have followed Senator Pennue reasoning. And you know, I decided to esteem myself from social media activities for now. But Senator Pennue continued to parade the corridor. He went to Bazon. This man gave 1 million LD after receiving close to 50,000 from President Weah to go and sell them. He took only 5,000 and gave to the people and took the balance 25,000 and placed it in his bank account.
Mm.
Go at those days. Sheku, the information is very clear. I have a colleague who and I currently here, who is a unity partisan. Every day he gave me information.
Mm-hmm.
Every day. So the trip that Senator Pennue carried on in Basel on our tour and received 50,000 United States dollars. And he only used 5,000. So what about 25,000? This man will go around and say President Weah did nothing, but he cannot mention what he did since 23 years today. What he did.
Okay, thank you.
How would Senator Pennue would come on and say, President, we have no development?
Thank
before
you.
You enter 2 zones, the housing units, the hospital before reaching Swedru. But the time is coming. Senator
All right, thank you very much. Thank you. And you know, I sometimes when these people coming on, and some of you who from the party, you just request the link and you come on with the people, that will be okay as well. So we take 2 calls from the national line or the local line, and then we call it a day. We go back to the guy and give him a few minutes. Hello, name where you call from?
Yeah, thank you. So, Seku, we listen to people asking why the former president did, we are frustrated. Seku, it was under the United Party government, Nigerian were arrested and jailed. So, were representative. He had presented with the former president, Emmanuel Johnson, he washed out the jail, Nigerian. President, we are to get an executive clemency. Those people who die in jail. President, we are regime, we have a bank governor. To President, we are what behind to can bring development in a country. President, we have gender minister. Let's look at Renard W. Let's look at everything that President we did here. Joe should be ashamed. What Joe was thinking on when he took his head as a collator, the road reached to Nigeria, the should put on record. Because he was the co-chair of public where and you knew that the entire Nigeria corridor was approved.
Thank you.
The money was being paid for.
Thank you.
Seku, 1 minute.
Let's take this pricing. Hello.
Good evening, this is Emmanuel calling you for Kula Papa.
Emmanuel, you are our last lucky caller. Let's hear you.
I want to ask the physician and my brother in studio there, the Emmanuel who just talked about Josh Weah and that also Emmanuel Pennue. You said that Zoe Emmanuel Pennue, he's not qualified, he's not development oriented. You supported him from 2005 to 2011 to 2020 when you were saying it so on your CDC ticket. Now this is the man that coming back as Josh Weah. It's now he lied to the people of Grand Gila County. Yes, that's what he's doing. Why Grand Gila benefit? We don't say why the son of Grand Gila benefit when that man was bank governor. Why? How many Grand Gilas he left there before he leave for power? The people that were in jail, on Malay don't say this regime. Why they went to get the Africa, they get what they could do there. So it's not Eddie that put in jail. But during Malay study regime, we got Eddie, we are benefiting from Eddie today. That's what we are saying. What just we therefore in that that we get point out. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's hold it right there, and that's how we call it a day on the call segment. Emmanuel, let's take 5 minutes, please. Respond, and then we take our parting comment. We have to go and give room for the next program that will be coming up. We're already into the time.
Yeah, we hope we have better opportunity to be able to address some of these concerns. And I want to say revolutionary salute to the Youth League chairperson, Stephen, and the VCA, Dosia for flagging all of these different things that they mentioned. And one thing that remains very categorical and unarguable is President Weah trajectory of developmental impact in Grand Gila County. The hospital in Pelatown is connected to President Weah. The housing unit in 2 zone connected to President Weah. Today, LEC is
let's make something clear. We don't have a hospital in Pelatown, please. Maybe that's not the right location you are calling. We have a hospital in Grand Gila, a new hospital. That President Weah broke ground, but that hospital is not in Pelatown. Thank you.
Yeah, so this part is good that you verify and confirm that President Weah did a hospital in Grand Gila, and it may not be the specific geographical location, but he did a hospital, and that is unequivocally clear. So today, the LEC that the people of Grand Gila enjoyed today, the CLSG land was a land initiated by the government of President Josh Emmanuel Weah. So the CDC set the foundation to having electrification of Grand Gila County. There are a lot of other things that President Weah have done, and we don't want to dwell all over again. Today, road connectivity, the foundation of road connectivity absolutely is associated with President Weah. There hasn't been any new tangible impact that the Unity Party have made on a clear trajectory by themselves. That has to be understood, and it has to be very clear. So it's going to be an embarrassment to compare Zoe Emmanuel Pennue 23 years in a legislature to 6 years under President Weah. The comparison is not there. If a person have a good heart to transform a society, if a person have a good heart to transform a community or an environment, you don't need to get in 23 years to do all of that. So all of the impact we naming are just in the space of 6 years, President Weah have had tangible impact. At least they're even talking about people who President Weah have personally supported to pursue tertiary education from diverse university, an opportunity President we have given to sons and daughters of Grand Gila County. Okay, like too many conversations has been said. Remember when the situation on the Unity Party, I think I mentioned it about a big brother Ofowi Dia and other people who they consider as domestic terrorists. The Unity Party blacklisted.
We got 2 more minutes to go, Chief.
Yeah, the Unity Party blacklisted these people as domestic terrorists. Mr. Boaka, along with Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, those people blacklisted our people. It was on the President Weah that these people were delisted and were given the opportunity to reunite with their family. If you even think about the plan, the clandestine plan that the people, that the Unity Party is organizing to undermine the people of Grand Gila County, and that's why we are prepared to abort all of these different circumstances. All we want to say and reconfirm is that 23 years giving opportunity to Zoe Emmanuel Pennue with zero legislation, zero advocacy for the people of Grand Gila County, no integrity. He's only associated with Russian mafias from Russia, Chinese mafia from China, or South Korean mafia that he brings to the country to undermine the foundation of development.
1 minute to go, Chief.
Yeah, to undermine the foundation of development trajectory in our society. And Zoe should be considered as a terrorist. As a terrorist. And that's why if this government is painting Zoe, you know, as a biggest carrier of resources in the community in Grand Gila County, we will be able to stop Zoe Emmanuel Pennue at every spot he goes to ensure that sanctified conversation can be held so that the people can be educated and be aware that Zoe is a money launderer and President Boaka, Mr. Joseph Boaka, is a prime thief. You know, it's a prime public thief and he has undermined public safety in our country. So thanks for the opportunity. Thanks for the opportunity to speak to our people, young people of Grand Gila County. We want to remain committed to providing sanctified information to clarify the misinformation and misgiving promulgated by Mr. Joseph Boaka, being engineered by Zoe Emmanuel Pennue. Thank you so much for the opportunity, Sheku. We hope we have more time to be able to speak to the young people of Grand Gila County. Thanks for the time.
All right, thank you so much. That's all the time we have to be with you tonight, and we'd like to say a very big thank you. Let's also say sorry to our listener for the program. I beg to differ. Abraham Cooper will soon be here to begin that particular program, and later on we'll be joined by Alexander Wulu, who will take over with the panelists. Until then, I'll speak to you. Bye-bye. I'm out.